Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is now only 4 days away, and me, like many other people, have already pre-ordered copies. I in fact pre-ordered it with the Pokeball Plus, just because, well, it's my first Pokemon game ever, so I want to make it extra special. But lots of people are still not sold on the game. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen such a divided community for such a huge Nintendo product as Pokemon. The Pokemon game, and yet somehow there's these two groups of people just battling it out in every comment section of every video about a topic. And also on Reddit and on Twitter, it's just one huge battlefield. So, for the people who haven't pre-ordered their copy yet, or aren't really planning on buying it at all, here's a quick video of my top 3 reasons on why you, yes you, should buy the game. Let's go into it. At number 3, we have that's a complete redefinition of what Kanto is. So Kanto is probably one of the most recognizable and loved regions in all of Pokemon, maybe apart from Alola, simply because it's the original and also already had one remake, and that was Fire Red and Leaf Green. But now we're getting another one. So lots of people have been asking, oh why? Why aren't we getting a Sinnoh remake instead? And that's actually a huge talking point for people who are against this game. Why isn't this a Sinnoh remake? Well, actually, this is better than getting a Sinnoh remake. You know why? Because Kanto is the most important region in all of Pokemon. It's the one that most people like. And the last time we saw it, it looked like this. Compare that to how it looks now. Something way more fitting of the title of one of those recognizable regions of Pokemon history. This is Kanto, this is where it all started. It deserves something special other than just pixels. Lots and lots of pixels. And now we're getting a full-fleshed graphical overhaul of everything inside Kanto. And it's not only about the graphics, the gameplay itself is going to revolutionize what Kanto feels like. And more importantly, the graphics themselves will make the whole place stand out more. Just think how much the 3D Pokemon regions stand out more than 2D ones. The 3D allows us to add so much more character to all the regions. I mean, just tell me something that sets apart any of the original non-3D regions. They all just look identical, but in 3D, we are finally able to add depth to them. We are able to give them so much more life, other than just having pixels of a different color. Now it can be just so much more interesting to look at this place. So this may not be a huge thing from a gameplay perspective, but I think it's really important because it's Kanto we're talking about. At number 2, we have the gameplay. Now, I know this is an extremely controversial one because I know a lot of people are absolutely hating on the gameplay in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Even though they haven't even played it, they're already saying it looks boring and that it's not Pokemon-y enough. But honestly, I'm so looking forward to finally trying out the gameplay in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, because from the little bit I played of Leaf Green a while back, it was annoying. Just the repetitiveness and everything just made me want to just quit the game. But thankfully, from what I've seen so far, so many of the gameplay problems I've had in Leaf Green have been fixed now for Let's Go, and so many other things I've heard that have been just completely renewed to make them even more fun, which I'm definitely looking forward to trying as well. One of my biggest gripes with Leaf Green was the random battles. They were everywhere. They were absolutely boring, especially near the start of the game, because it was all just Caterpies and Cocooners and Rattatas and Pidgeys and all of that kind of stuff. But now you can see them all on the map. It'll definitely take that away. Plus, now there's additional goals to achieve, for example, becoming a Master Trainer, which definitely sounds like a lot of fun, and also getting some objectives to complete after you beaten the main storyline, which also sounds really interesting. Just adding so many new gameplay elements not only signifies to us that this is a brand new game for a brand new generation of consoles, but also this isn't just another Kanto remake. It's its own game with its own identity. I mean, it even comes with its own Pokemon, and I guess I can cover that too in this segment, because we're getting Melton and Metal. Those things look absolutely awesome. Catching them will be awesome, and again, it's just adding some variety. It says this isn't just another Kanto remake. This is its own game. Look at it and love it because it's awesome. And my number 1 reason is that it's Pokemon on the Switch. Now, this might be more of a reason for me than many other people, and you may be wondering why that's my number one reason, but I'll explain in a second. Firstly, why is it important to me? Well, because the Nintendo Switch is the first console I own that actually gives me a chance of playing Pokemon. I didn't own a 3DS, a 2DS, a 1DS, a Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, none of that. So the Nintendo Switch is finally my first chance of actually playing a Pokemon game. But it's not just good for me, it's good for you as well, because the Nintendo Switch is an amazing console. Have you ever wanted to just play Pokemon on a giant screen in your living room instead of just on a tiny screen? Well, now you can. Or do you want to also play it on the go? Well, now you can as well. Do you have a whole bunch of Pokemon lying around from Pokemon Go that you want to take over to here? Well, now you can. Do you want to play Pokemon in co-op with another person sitting next to you? Well, now you can, because the Nintendo Switch is an amazing console. It will open the door to so many new people who are complete newcomers to Nintendo to finally get their hands on Pokemon, and it will also give all the veterans a whole bunch of new stuff to play in one of their favorite franchises. And I think that's plenty of exciting, so I have no idea why so many people are not looking forward to a Pokemon game on Nintendo Switch. Now, I know we're getting another one. We know we're getting Pokemon 2019 coming in, well, 2019. That will bring us Gen 8. But 2019 is still a long way away, and who knows when exactly a game will come out. And now we're getting a Pokemon game, a remake of one of our favorite regions on the Nintendo Switch, with all of its power, with all of its upgraded guts to pull off great graphics, and with its built-in 2 Joy-Cons, so you can just pass one to a friend and enjoy Pokemon in co-op, and everything else the Nintendo Switch offers. And I think that is the number one reason why you should try Pokemon Let's Go. Do you have more reasons why someone should try out Pokemon Let's Go? Leave them down in the comments below. Are you still not going to buy the game? Let me know why down in the comments below. Do you have any other opinions on the game? Let me know down in the comments below. This is all about just discussion of the topic. I know it's a controversial one, so I definitely want to see what other people think about it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye.